Good morning, OCHR San Diego, and welcome to our October All Hands video. Good morning, Miss Shirley.
Good morning, Maria. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much.
Good, good.
I would like to start off with a few reminders this morning in reference to what we have coming up. On Monday, October 30th, we have our Family Day, and just want to remind everyone to bring the kiddies. It's going to be a fun day. It's going to start at 8 o'clock, actually till 12:30. We have a lot of events, activities, trunk and treat, which is always their favorite, lots of candy. Are you ready for that?
I'm ready. Are you bringing your grandbaby?
I'm bringing her. She's been talking about it for the last 6 months, so she's
Wonderful.
coming.
Well, I'm not bringing my grandbaby.
Soon to come.
Not too soon, I hope.
Okay. Next on our list is, in November, we are going to be holding our last fundraiser, and that is going to be a pizza fundraiser, and I will follow up with a date on that. It'll go out to all hands here shortly. And finally, we have our holiday party, which is December 7th. And our party is going to start at 11:30 until 3:30, and we are holding it at Tom Ham's Lighthouse.
Nice, nice.
Let's put those dancing shoes on, Shirley.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. Okay. We've got a good lineup for you today. We're going to start off with Lonnie Talbert and Nancy Morgan, who are going to be talking about their mentoring and responsibility roles. And then we'll follow up with Elisa Larson, who's going to provide a strategic update. And at last, our Miss Shirley will provide us a closing and share some thoughts, final words with us. Shirley, would you like to comment any more before we move on here?
No.
You're good?
Let's
All
proceed.
right, let's move on. All right. So now we're moving on. We'll hear from Lonnie and from Nancy.
Hi, my name is Nancy Morgan, and this is Lonnie Tolbert. We've recently been hired as center mentors, with my area of emphasis being technical development and Lonnie's being leadership development. Between us, we have in excess of 75 years of federal service, the bulk of which is in the HR environment. We know many of you, having worked with you at either the North Island HRO, the CNIC regionalized HRO, and the early days even of the center when it stood up. And for those of you we haven't met, we're eager to do so. We're enthusiastic about the number of initiatives we have that we're currently working. We're developing an internal aspiring leadership program and a separate emerging leadership program designed to provide non-supervisory personnel with the ability to hone their leadership skills. We're also creating a strategy for refining our approach to IDPs, and we'll be piloting those in the Code 50 branch head positions. We're so glad to be here. We're listening hard, we're working hard, and we hope to make a difference here at the center. So more to come from us. Thank you.
Hi Team OCHR. So I can't believe how quickly this year's flown by, but as your strategic plan coordinator for FY17, wanted to provide you with some status update and just provide you with some real significant accomplishments that we had during this fiscal year. So under our first KDR hiring, want to share what a great job our Code S4 did with deploying and marketing the strategic hiring tool. Randy did some great work there and was able to present a DCS that was open to all the HROs with this tool. So great job, S4. Our second KDR, delivering and sustaining HR services. One of our big initiatives there was to have each department go through and review their SOPs, instructions, those sorts of things. I'm happy to report we made some significant headway there. 2 of our departments are 100% complete, and most of them are about 80% complete. So you can expect to see more of those to be published to the portal as they continue to be updated. Our knowledge management team, lots of great work there. They've met several times. They developed their strategy plan, so this next phase will move into implementing that plan and moving to develop their governance, overall governance document. So expect to see more in the next year there. KDR3, taking care of our people. I will say our Employee Appreciation Day was a huge success. So great job there to our department heads, supervisors. Those tacos were great. I know I enjoyed them. So great job with that initiative and taking care of our people. So 410s, I know that it was reported during our last all hands that as a result of S4's assessment, that'll be offered again during the holiday months. So that was one of our strategic plan initiatives, and I'm glad to hear that it'll be offered again. Our KDR4, preparing for what's on the horizon. Our director's initiative to establish the Client Advisory Board is well on its way, and we will have the San Diego CAB here in February 2018. So that initiative is definitely moving along. Some significant things that you can expect to see during this next fiscal year. More training opportunities. You'll hear more about some leadership training that's going to be developed and deployed. And I just expect to see more great work during this next fiscal year. All of the updates you can find on the portal under the strategic plan. So just sharing a little bit of our significant accomplishments there. And for more updates, visit the portal. And thank you for your time.
Good morning, OCHR San Diego. How are you doing today? I'm standing in for Aixa Morales, who is out visiting the customer at OCHR Stennis, which is the Marine Corps customer. So since I've been given this information a little bit late, I'm going to be referring to my notes, so please forgive me. First, I'd like to thank Lonnie Tolbert and Nancy Morgan for sharing information regarding the mentoring program and their roles and their responsibilities. Second, I'd like to thank Alyssa Larson for her update on the hiring plan. We will also shortly begin preparation for the FY18 hiring plan, and we will be sharing that information as well. And then finally, I'd like to talk about some upcoming events that will impact all of us. All of us meaning myself, Aixa Morales, and you as employees of the staff here at OCHR San Diego. First, on November the 8th, we will have an all-hands meeting where we will be recognizing some very important staff members. Those are the staff members that will be retiring and leaving us this year. So I hope you will be in attendance. Second, Aixa will also be sharing her staffing numbers and manning numbers and the staffing strategy that will impact all of us next year. With our reduction in numbers, we will be facing some unique challenges, and so she will have an update on all of that for you as well. And then finally, she will also be introducing the new and exciting internal leadership program. We will have two groups. We will have the 5 to 7 group and the 9 to the GS11 group. And then, as mentioned earlier, we are preparing for our family day and, of course, our holiday party as well. I hope to see all of you at all of these events, and on behalf of Aixa and myself, I particularly would like to thank each and every one of you for everything you do every day. For Aixa and myself, it's all about the staff, and that is you.